Manifest. The word manifest is Cambridge Dictionary's word of the year. So that is the practice of imagining what you want to make it more likely to happen. So do you agree with this word choice, Sin?
I mean, agree. It's a surprising choice in a way. Doesn't it feel like like manifest was a word that was being kicked around about 5 or 6 years ago?
Or even earlier. It feels very Madonna at the height of the Kabbalah era. Kind of, like, it really does.
Dated.
It does.
And yet, you know what it is? To me, it immediately screams like it's all we have left for hope. Right? It's all we have left, which is a really sad state of affairs. I'm in my woo-woo period of life. I feel like
what does that mean?
I'm not discounting science, of course, but I've definitely leaned into my, I don't know, mysterious, spiritual, I can't put my finger on it. So I just don't see the harm in manifesting. And then you hear stories like this every once in a while. Jim Carrey, everyone knows him. He was a struggling comedian for years. You may have heard the story before. He was like almost at the end. He had no money left. He wrote himself a check for $10 million and he dated at Thanksgiving 1995, put it in his wallet, put it away. And then in Thanksgiving 1995 was the exact time that he got offered Dumb and Dumber, for which he was paid $10 million. Wow. I don't know.
How do you feel about it?
I think manifesting is great. And I do think that when you are maybe facing hardship or an uphill battle and you feel like you're out of solves, that it makes sense that this is what you kind of turn to. I think it's a great tool to help reframe your thinking and to things towards more positive. I think, you know, and I come from a family, my dad has his $1 million check, has The Secret, he's very much that person, but manifesting without any action is treating it like magic. And I think that's when it gets tricky, that people aren't doing their part to kind of help these goals come to fruition, but think like, oh, because I said it, it's gonna happen kind of thing.
And that's just the thing, like I've seen people have the vision boards, which is maybe a form of manifesting, or, you know, journaling. I would like to see the journal that says step by step what you're gonna do to get there. Because I think to your point, to me, I don't like the word manifesting. Maybe it's been co-opted by a generation that I don't understand. But also because to me, I think I have manifested, I don't use that word, but I do. I look at the goal and then I work backwards and then I get busy and I don't know.
So is it a semantic?
It's not.
That might be manifesting.
To me, I just think the word manifesting is too much in your head and I'm a doer. And so to me, what I want to see this generation do is say, it's going to be hard work and I'm not scared of hard work.
I know, but I think you need a little bit more than that because I mentor a lot of young people and it's really interesting because I feel like I tell them all the time, keep your blinders on and don't manifest what somebody else has. Don't look at like, oh, I wish I had her boyfriend or I wish I had her job. What do you want? If I could give you your dream job, if I could give you your dream home, if I could give you your dream life, what is it? And you'd be surprised how many people do not have an answer. They want money and they want success, but they don't know what that means. So part of the manifesting, and I manifest all the time and I amaze myself. Sometimes I wake up and I look at things that are in my house and in my life and I go, I manifested that. I thought about this. I wanted to live here. I wanted to have that sofa, just even little things. And it's like, I think manifesting can help a lot of people. And it's not something that's in your head. You need to write it down and then you will blow your mind. Look back at that list a year from now, 2 years from now, you'll be like, I crossed that off.
Yeah, but you worked hard for it. You worked hard for it.
I'm not saying manifesting doesn't come with work, but I'm saying if I'm an athlete and I want to go to the Olympics, I'm already an athlete and I'm working and I'm going towards this goal. But the manifesting is, I want that gold medal. I'm not saying you sit on your couch and go, I want to be at the Olympics. No, you know that this is what you want to do and this is the goal. And I think that helps people really lock in and focus and really like check that box off. And I suggest it to everybody, young and old.
I think the only downsides as I'm listening to this is the people we hear the stories like I just told you about Jim Carrey. We don't hear the story about people who are manifesting their whole life and maybe doing the work and never got that gold medal. Those are not as interesting stories, but they exist too. So I think as long as your manifest, whatever you want to call it, is tempered with a certain amount of like, at least I know I've worked hard and I've done everything I can and maybe I need to pivot this idea of my goal and not just giving up or beating yourself up because it didn't come true in the exact same way that you wanted it to, that doesn't kill your spirit.
Do you mean like having a plan B?
Or a plan B or just an alternate. Like you might shoot for the moon and at least you reach the stars, as they say, right?
It's true, it's true. Sasha, we love having you here. Thanks for coming back. Thank you so much.
Hey you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.